guys, this is Shin here. Welcome back to another YouTube video today on Hop and Loose Fishing fly tying channel. I should practice that, shouldn't I? So today I thought I would show you guys how to tie a Cascade. Now, apologies because a couple of videos were taken down for some weird unknown reason by YouTube because apparently 2 of Oikel's videos contained inappropriate content. This is completely not true, and I don't know why that's happened. Hopefully it won't happen again, but it might do. YouTube's just acting up at the moment. Apologies for not having done a video more recently. Thing was that at school's a bit stressful at the moment, so I don't really have enough time. But it's now the weekend, so I can now do a couple of YouTube videos for you. So as I said before, I thought I'd start off by doing a Cascade. Now, Oikel, what he usually does is he usually names the size of hook which I will be tying. Sorry if there's a little bit of noise. It's actually currently raining outside, and I'm in quite a large, echoey room, so yeah. So this is a size 8, and that's size 8 double. That's the hook which I've got in there. So what I'm going to do is, I'm not a professional. I'm going to admit that now. I'm not extraordinary at fly tying. I mean, I'd say I'm decent, but I'm not like out of this world. If anything, Oikel's better than me, but you can't tell him that, guys. You know, he's got to think I'm superior. Yeah. I suspect if you can't hear that rain, then there is something very wrong with my audio equipment. So what we're going to do is, you don't have to follow my instructions on how to do a Cascade, but this is how I usually do it. I usually start by getting a bit of black silk. What I do is I like my Cascades, and I would usually have maybe more than a couple of maybe like 2 different types of silk, perhaps. I don't know actually how much silk I have. I used quite a lot of it, so you just don't know. But what I'm going to start off by doing, guys. Quickly, just thought I'd say, this could potentially be in one of 2 parts. The only reason I say that is because my video equipment is not the best, and at some point I could potentially run out of storage. Hopefully that won't happen for a good while. If it does, then I'll upload it, and then the other one will be uploaded soon. So apologies in advance for that. Unfortunately, I can't really do anything about that, and Amazon's pretty slow in ordering things at the moment. Hopefully that'll change a bit later. Right, so what we're doing now is I'm just getting a little bit of yellow bucktail, and I'm applying it like so onto the... Wait, what I might do is, just so you can see it properly, I might move it up a bit. Right, there we go. That's it. That's pretty good. So what we're going to do now, guys, is we're just going to put on the yellow bucktail and make sure it's attached properly and just pinch it down gently. It's a little bit harder pinching it when you've got 2 hooks having a go at you. That's why I don't tie triple hooks, guys. I would not recommend that unless you're pretty good at fly tying. And as much as I would like to say I'm amazing at it, I still have a fair bit to go. So, right, I'm just going to tie in this yellow bucktail, and then you need to tie it down really well. You don't want any yellow to show, guys. That would be really sloppy craftsmanship. Okay, right. So now that you've got that down, guys, you can put the crystal flash on top of your first bit of bucktail. Now, this is my crystal flash. It's not amazing crystal flash because I managed to spill varnish on it on one side, but the side which is still lovely and silky and usable, I'm going to select 2. You should use between 1 and 4. 1 just gives it a nice bit of sparkle. 4 is good. 5 is just unnecessary, and yeah, it just could potentially not work. So what I've got here, guys, is I've just got 3. So I'm just trying to snip it. Okay, there we go. I've got 3 bits of bucktail. Not bucktail. What am I saying? I've got 3 bits of crystal flash here, and then just picking them up Right, and now I'm ready to apply them on. So, I mean, honestly, it really doesn't matter if you lose a couple, as I said before. All that it matters is that it looks good once it's tied in. And just like the bucktail, you tie it in as so. So I'm just going to do this quite quickly. And then you can tie it in. It's much easier to tie in Crystal Flash than bucktail. Bucktail's a lot harder because it's more strandy-like. So now I've done that, guys, I can wind this in, and I would make it look more nice, but what I'm doing now is I'm just going to leave that little glint there. I wonder if I can just move you guys a bit closer. It's not the best. Here we go. Okay, there we go. So what I'm going to do now, guys, is I'm just going to get a bit of orange bucktail. My battery's on it's quite low, so apologies if I run out of charge. Just like if I run out of storage, it'll be the same. It will be the same thing again, guys. Unless I run very quickly over to the other side of the house and then grab a charger. But I don't know if I can fully be bothered to do that right now. Okay, right. So now I'm just applying the orange bucktail. I might have put slightly too much on. It won't look too bad. It'll still look decent, but maybe put on slightly less bucktail next time. Oh, I just thought I'd mention, because Oikle mentioned this too. The majority of the stuff which I use is from Vineyard. That's personally the best stuff. That's where I get all my stuff from. That is where if you were wanting a place to get all your gear from, that's where I would get it from. That's where I got my starter kit as well. My starter kit, I think, I got it as a present. I believe it was about 50 or 60 quid. And it came with a vice and a bunch of other stuff. If you're really that desperate to see it, I can show it to you because I still have the receipt in a drawer somewhere. Right, now what I want to do is I want to get some of this funky silk which I found in a box the other day. And I want to put some of that on. So I'm just getting another decent bobbin thread. I've got 3 bobbin holders, and one of them's quite dodgy, and the other 2 are quite good.